And then somehow it gets even stranger because, as referenced in those texts, there was this diversion guy. There was this old man who diverted the attention of law enforcement immediately after the shooting, an old man who claimed to be the shooter and helped the actual shooter get away. And then it turned out that that guy was not the shooter. And now it turns out that guy is a little bit of a sexual deviant too. We'll get to that momentarily. First, go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Knowles. We all know we should be eating more fruits and vegetables, but we're not. And me, as you can tell, I'm on the road here. Sometimes in the airports, I'm not getting the most nutritious food out there, which is why Balance of Nature is ready for you. Their whole health system gives you 47 different whole food ingredients, 16 fruits, 15 vegetables, 12 aromatic spices, and 4 fibers. We're talking real ingredients like wild blueberries, kale, turmeric, and psyllium husk. I go up in the airport at Nashville. I say, hey, I'll have a Diet Coke and a chicken sandwich and some psyllium husk, please. They never have it for me, which is why you need your Balance of Nature. No artificial additives, no sugar added, just nature doing its job. I love the convenience. Everyone around the office absolutely loves Balance of Nature. You can take the capsule, you can chew it, you can open it up, mix the powder into smoothies, yogurt, sprinkle it on your oatmeal, fiber and spice blend, mixes great into drinks too. I just think it's terrific. These supplements are vegan, kosher certified, and gluten-free. If you check the label, you'll recognize every ingredient. You can't say that about most things you get at the store these days. Go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Knowles, K-N-O-W-L-E-S, for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer, plus get a free bottle of fiber and spice. That is balanceofnature.com, promo code Knowles. This is where things are getting really, really weird. It was already quite weird, and they're getting really, really, really weird. The diversion guy. Do you remember the diversion guy? Here's a video of the diversion guy. Immediately after the shooting, the police are trying to figure out what's going on, who was involved, and they arrest this old man in a blue shirt. You got cops around this guy. They're dragging him. I said, shoot me, shoot me. He's got his pants around his ankles. So initially, people thought this was the shooter. I thought it was weird because he doesn't look like the kind of guy I would have expected to be the shooter. But that's what everyone thought at first. Then it turns out, all right, we've seen enough. Then it turns out he's not the shooter. He admits to officers that he was just trying to create a distraction so that the real shooter could get away. What? So then this raises another question. Did he know that there was going to be, did he have foreknowledge? Even if he didn't, there were plenty of Charlie's enemies who showed up to these speeches. His first reaction after seeing Charlie Kirk murdered was to create a diversion. That's some pretty quick thinking. That's pretty strange. And then it gets even stranger because he admits to the authorities that he was trying to obstruct justice. So he's got that charge on him. The cops start looking through his phone. And what do they find on his phone? You guessed it. Child sexual abuse material. So the diversion guy is a pedo. The diversion guy was there in the first place and at the very least thought quickly to make a diversion. To try to let the shooter get away, then the shooter is apprehended anyway, but these texts are discovered between the shooter and the boyfriend that seem to exonerate the boyfriend. And it would appear to me that the thrust from the messages is this was the only guy involved. And once again, all of the evidence that I'm seeing tells me not to believe that. The discord, the radical left-wing groups, the radical LGBT groups. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but this sexual deviant who was a decoy. Maybe not an intentional decoy, but he ended up acting as a decoy. There is much, much more to this story than we've learned so far, as I'm sure the investigators know. Okay, on top of this, you have left-wing terrorism in basically its purest form. Terrorism, which is the targeting of civilians to advance political ends. You have the Charlie Kirk assassination, which is terrorism as purely as I can see it.